Ho ho holy shit, wrestling was awesome this year in 2024. Today I'm gonna stop and rank all of my top 10, no you know what, scratch that, my top 25 best wrestling matches of 2024 from every wrestling promotion that I watched. That includes WWE, TNA, AEW and NJPW. So let's go. Kicking off the list, this had my favourite entrance of the entire goddamn year from Jey Uso. That French crowd is amazing. I wish Jey won this match, but I'm glad Damian Priest did. Number 24, the Rose Plant reversal lives rent-free in my head, and Bayley finally gets her WrestleMania moment and completes that circuit of all four horsewomen finally having a WrestleMania moment. Number 23, is anybody ever going to acknowledge the fact that Gunther's been on the main roster for almost 4 years? And 3.5 of those years, the man has held a title. The match was great, and goddamn Finn Balor. Number 22, this genuinely might be my new favourite opening match at WrestleMania. And God bless Seth Rollins for everything he did on this night. Number 21, and as much as I love this match, I wish it was Chad. I really do. But at least Sami Zayn got his WrestleMania moment, and my god, that brainbuster. Somebody check on Gunther, please. Number 20, and not only did I love this match, but where it took place, March 3rd, 2024. That's my birthday. Sting retired on my 21st birthday. Number 19, Jey Uso's entrance was awesome. Great match. Wrong winner. Number 18, and this is the reason it topped the men's, Tiffany Stratton is a future Hall of Famer and multiple time champion. Great match. Right winner. Number 17, and a lot of people may not have even heard of this, Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 12 had Carmen Petrovic versus Sumi Sakai, and this is literally Cobra Kai in real life. Two badass women went out there and had an absolute classic. Number 16, and a lot of people may disagree here, the right winner, a great crowd, a fantastic match, and a phenomenal ending. All the drama and the pageantry, and the right champion prevailed. With 15, and this would have ranked way more higher with the right winner. Now, don't take anything away from Kalani Jordan, but I think Sol Ruka should have won this one. This match kicked immediately into 4th gear, but then immediately ended when Kalani just sprinted up the ladder, took the title, and won the match. It's still a fairly decent match. 14, and I love this showcase from Bayley, going over an hour in the ring, wire to wire, with the sprinkled in undertone of can Bayley trust damage control or not. Finally having her win feels so cathartic and so good leading up to WrestleMania. Lucky number 13, and above all else, God bless that French crowd played with the phenomenal chants. A great match to cover it all up, and oh my God, France needs a WrestleMania. Get it done, Triple H. Get it done now. Number 12, and can somebody please remind me the last time we had a triple threat where the champion picks up one of his challengers to throw at his other challenger. That spot where Obafemi picks up Wesley like a beach ball and throws him at Joe Coffey. Oh, this match was so great. Number 11, and this felt like an Avengers movie. This felt like Avengers Infinity War, where Seth Rollins, Cody's shield, protects him against The Rock and Roman Reigns, and The Rock is just yelling at the referee, playing up to his heel shtick. Of course, Mama Rose is in the front row, where she's getting verbally abused, and Cody finally gets hit with that rock bottom, and the cutthroat people's elbow for the win. This match was, how do people say it? Cinema. Kicking off the top 10 is the most underrated NXT match of the year, in my opinion. What I call the Rascals Implosion. Now, the inclusion of Trey Miguel was really thought out and really well done towards the end. The right person won, and I really like the follow-up to this, but this match was just that little bit more perfect. Number 9, and the reason this is so high, and it literally cracked a top 10 as well, is because of the crowd and the way they were behind Joe Hendry, going along with his every step. This is the prime example of having a star on your hands and not capitalizing on it. Not to take anything away from Nick Nemeth, but this is where Joe Hendry should have won. He should have been crowned as champion, and that crowd would have exploded in the best way possible. Number 8 is the definition of what I say is a wrestling horror story. This was just brutal, vicious, violent, and awesome all rolled into one. The way Swerve is stapling himself shut for his own wounds, Hangman staples his face and then drinks Swerve's blood and spits it out like a mist. I love wrestling. Lucky number 7, my prime example when someone asked me who's the breakout star of 2024 in NXT, I'ma say it's Omar Femi. This man showed out why he's the champion, he retained in the right way, the triple threat was awesome, having 3 big men who you don't think are as athletic when you look at them, but then they prove you wrong. Oh, it was so good. Number 6, and I made a promise to myself before making this list, the list could have literally just been all of Ilya Dragunov's matches in 2024. Having the inclusion of the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile in the crowd, chanting on for Whoop That Trick when Trick Williams finally defeats the Mad Dragon, it's perfect. Trick Williams deserved it. Ilya Dragunov has gone down in history as my favourite NXT champion of all time. Number 5, Cody went back-to-back years. Somehow, after coming in number 30 at the last Rumble, and then coming in exactly halfway at number 15 on this one, it was so good having a repeat of almost exactly the same last year, having Gunther there as a final 3, and then CM Punk coming down to the final 2, saying he won't lose to Dusty's Kid, just to get thrown out by Cody for a back-to-back win. It was perfect for Cody to, as they say it, finish his story. Number 4 had my favourite AEW entrance, having the London crowd sing along with the final countdown to coronate Bryan finally winning a world title on his retirement tour. From Swerve, the babyface no less, forced to play a heel after Bryan is too lovable, and Bryan's kids being in the front row seeing their dad's head get kicked in is just vicious. But we've already established Swerve is the goddamn MVP of AEW in 2024. The match was phenomenal. Third place, this had the greatest closing spot to a match that I can remember for the last few months. And I'm really happy that Will Ospreay was a part of this retirement tour for Danielson. Now that he's gone, all we can say with this match is that it belongs in the Hall of Fame of pure wrestling classics. My runner-up, and if I labelled the tag match as Infinity War, this right here is the end game. The cameos from Jey Uso, Jim Uso, John Cena, The Rock, Solo Sikoa, Seth Rollins in Shield gear, and many others just sprinkled throughout the match. And of course, The Undertaker. Cody finally getting to finish his story, pinning Roman after a 4-year legendary and lengthy reign, and everybody coming out to celebrate, including Triple H and Bruce Pritchard. This was pure magic. That handshake at the end, just solidifying the story between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, absolutely perfect. Except for one. But coming in at number 1 as my favourite match of 2024, the ultimate blow-off to a summer rivalry, Hell in a Cell is finally meaningful and worth something again. We got Punk and McIntyre going to war for the better part of 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. There was senseless violence, there were chairs, stairs, tables, and there was blood. We needed it after all these years, and the fact that McIntyre bled hard is what makes it so much better. Did the right winner come out on top? At the time, I didn't think so. Looking back at it now, hell yeah. The inclusion of the chain link GTS to end the match was perfect. Having the beads go all over the place is perfect. And this match is just 10 out of 10, phenomenal, pure classic, perfect, and the best match of 2024.